start to play. It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Let's go. Here we go! Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Woo! Here we go! Let's go! Here we go! Let's go! Here we go! Let's go! Here we go! 해고. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. 해고. Mamma mia. 해고. Here we go. Hello.
What up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How we doing today? That run was not so great. That run was not so great. But I woke up way too recently. That's my excuse. That's my excuse. You know what I'm more bummed about than that run? Is I worked hard. I worked hard on figuring out how to get a bot that could track subs. so that when we got a subscription, it would show up on my new counter. Now you might have seen it show up on the Stream Elements one, but it wasn't working on my new one. I really thought it was going to. My test subscriptions worked. But what can you do? What can you do? There's only one other thing to try, right? Right? We can all agree. Only one other thing to try. Dun, 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 dun. And that is all right, can someone sub? Dumb Stadier, they were the 3 months, by the way. Or the 7 months, tier 3. Tier 3. My goodness. Payout? Was there a prediction? Was there a prediction about that run? Yeah, the run was not so great. Chat, we got Mena Rlcs. No special guest. Sorry that the stream said that for a second. Shadow will not be arriving today. No Shadow. Sorry. Sorry for those of you guys who are coming here just to see Shadow. The Stallions didn't make it to... Oh my goodness, the Stallions lost in the Swiss. The Stallions lost in the Swiss, including a loss to DFN. To Mr. Dark. Dude, what is going on with this team? What is going on? That's a bummer. R8 makes sense. DFN is probably one they should be winning. And then everything. Who's on everything? I need to figure out what bot is doing that, dude. I don't understand. The bots are taking over. I have no control. Oh my gosh, why does it randomly play that noise? You need to change the bracket command? I think Ahmad just did it right now. You might want to fix the title. You're right. No Nush, no Taruk. Crazy. Crazy. So we got Twisted. Wait, who's on everything? That's what I was going to check. Everything is Willie FBI's team. I mean, this isn't like a terrible team either, but I mean, the Stallions were supposed to be a lot more exciting. Chat, how are we feeling about today? Twisted Minds, everything. Twisted Minds could play Dark, which would be nice because then we get to see Dark on stream. Otherwise, it probably won't be streamed. R8, and then who is this? This is DOS. So Dr. Known's team has a stream. I don't think Dark's does. I wonder what I would have to do to get permanent Mena access. Like, can they give me Mena access like I get, you know, what's it called? Cash Cup access. Remember how they gave me Cash Cup access to just cover games that aren't being streamed? I would love Mena access in the same way. Just Let me get into games that are going to otherwise not be streamed. Come on. Everything versus nothing probably won't happen. Could they play each other in the lowers? They could maybe play each other in the lowers. I don't know how the lowers maps out. Can we have 100,000 subs, chat? I mean, that'd be great. That would be great. But I'd also settle for one more prime just to give. I have my like biggest debugging setup open for this freaking sub counter thing. I want to see if it reacts at all to a subscription. It's a cat in the bag, and that's why I was losing y'all mind. I'm trying to set up a great little overlay, but until I can actually react to subs automatically, I won't be able to do it. Yo, they were the exclamation point kiss ass, dude. Reminds me people do say nice things. Biggest debug setup, and it's AI. Yeah, dude. AI is bad at this. I had to not listen to the AI for a lot of it because it was trying to oversimplify it when it was clearly a bit of a difficult situation. I went and looked on YouTube as well. Looked at my problem, looked to see if people like have solved it or tutorials or anything. And I found like 2 or 3 different YouTube videos that were people trying to code it and ending at the same place I was at without figuring it out. And I was like, no way, dude. Why are these people uploading these videos? They don't have the answers. Who's watching them? Why am I watching them? Have you considered littering every file with the same repeated help functions? Dude, AI loves to just... I'm souring on it. I'm souring on it a little bit. As far as coding goes, it just wants to make your file 1,000 lines long. You can just be like, hey, can you just print out DSC underscore 1439? And it's like, here's 600 lines of code. 2 of them do the printing out, but then we added 598 lines in order to just make sure every possible edge case of this going wrong could work out, and to just really add as much as possible. When is the match? Mena should start in about 30 minutes. You need that many to capture the gravity of DSC? Oh, that's probably what it is. But DSC defies gravity. I saw you wanted to check the time, so I included this 1 million line date library. Yeah, it's been getting pretty annoying, to be honest. It's been getting pretty annoying. And the biggest problem with that too is if you're trying to learn it, you're trying to use it to learn stuff, which I am, because I don't know a lot about web dev. That's not what I worked in. I didn't work in Python either. I worked in C++. It just litters your file with so much crap to read through. And you're like, why do I feel like this is not exactly what it should be? You're gonna cast not streamed matches? I wish, but I can't. I'm saying that would be nice if I could do that. They let me do that for cash cups. They just kind of gave me like universal access. And to be fair, it's because I asked. So maybe I need to ask again. Maybe I need to ask again. Who knows? Chat, if you guys are wondering where we're at with Partner Plus, okay? You might be wondering, what's the deal with Partner Plus? If we get 300 plus points, I get a higher revenue share of your subscriptions. But we only have 3 days left. The 29th, the 30th, and 31st to get to 300 plus points. We're currently at 252. We're currently at 252. Okay, so it's not looking great. We need 48 plus points in 3 days. So what's it gonna be? What do you guys need? What do you guys need to be convinced to switch your tier 1 to a tier 3, your prime to a tier 1, your non-sub to a tier 1? We don't need gifties. Don't need them. We need tier 1ers, tier 3ers. Have you tried providing any content worth subbing to? Like a DSC cosplay stream. Gold stake Balatro win? I have not won gold stake. I haven't won gold stake ever. I didn't like playing Bal. I mean, I didn't play. Shadow did, but people love to backseat you so much, and I realized I like playing Balatro in the comfort of my own chair, rocking my baby, just getting dubs. When are you coming to see your son again? We have been waiting for you for months now. He keeps asking me who his father is. What should I tell him? He looks just like you, long blonde hair. Donathon payouts. We've been a bit busy, okay? You should have gotten that negative. You always get the negatives, dude. Will you shave the mustache for 100 gifted? The thing is, we don't need 100 gifted. What we need right now is tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s. That's what we need. Premium, high octane, straight to the veins, tier 1s, tier 2s, and tier 3s. How long does the other SM64 speedrun take? What other? There's like 4 others. 2 of which I can't do, or at least I don't know how. 0 and 1. Then there's 70 and 120. 70 I could do. 120 I have also, I mean, technically I could do it, but I wouldn't do it fast. Will you shave the left half for 50 gifted? Just gift yourself 100 tier 3s. That's not how it works, chats. That's not how it works. It's not, it doesn't, gifts don't apply at all. It has to be unique tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s from people in the chat. You're more of a Fennec guy? Then sure. Then Fennec. Create 47 accounts and tier 1 on all of them. Is there a way to share channel points? We need to get the 99 million. Guys, I hope you guys understand the 99 million. No one can get there. Claws! Thank you for the tier 1. W. What did I say we were at before? 251? We're at 252. 252 of 300. Should I put it on this screen? Partner plus 252 of 300. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. You can get us 6 closer with a tier 3, 1 closer with a tier 1. Who is Fear for the blind? Is the bald. Hungry is the bald for the... I got it. I don't even need to read the rest of it. I don't even need to read the rest of it. I think I understand what it is. Oh, wait. That also means we got a sub. I wonder what happened on my... Wait a second. Wait just 1 second. I think my code saw that. Claws RL. Hold on. Hold on. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And I know I'm on my way there. I'm not gonna do the rest of it today, but that's great to see. Oh, that event payload just feels so good to see. Event payload, user login, clause RL, username clause RL, tier 1. Oh, to see that in the console, it means so much to me. All right, good to know. I'm partially of the way there. Can you do a stream with no cap on? If you tier 3 right now, I'll take my hat off. Aren't you better than Johnny right now? Johnny has probably the best chance because you play less. I don't know. I think Johnny's probably better than me, and I think he plays, yeah, like a good amount more too. So I think it's a bit of both. Rashmadon, thank you for the 17 months tier 3. Just to be clear, my hat's not coming off for you. I made that deal for DMI Hawks. Okay, refresh. 250 254. Wait, why did we only get 2 for that? Shouldn't we have gotten more? Are they scamming us? 254 of 300. You got a tier 3, remove the cap. Nope. Gotcha, Blacksmith is in the payload. Remove the cap on I tier 3. That's not how it works, brother. Fear is so greedy, the entire community wants you to 1v1, wants you to Johnny Boy, but instead you make it 100 million channel points. It would take 1 hour to do the 1v1. Why is it 100 million? I've never seen such greed from someone ever. For 100 million, it should be something of substance, like IRL stream in Gaza or something. It's unreal. Why are you so weird about doing the 1v1? It generally makes no sense. I do not understand. Greed is a deadly sin. We just want the 1v1. How hard is it? You guys realize I get nothing if you spend channel points, right? I know you're saying that it's greedy, but you guys realize that when you cash in channel points, nothing happens for me. I get nothing. Thanks, Fear and chat, for being a wholesome, chill place to hang out. It's tough to find these days, and it's a nice experience. Yo! Thanks for hanging out. Can't believe it's not Jiff. I don't get paid in game. I get paid with nothing. I get paid in no way. Why are people copying what I said? It's because they believe in your message. Twisted started? Ain't no way! I forgot.
Fear is so greedy, the entire community.
Why do they start so early?
Johnny Boy. But instead you make it 100 meters channel points. It would take 1 hour to do the 1v1. Why is it 100 megaseconds? I've never seen such greed from someone.
Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the gajillion view raid. Is this already game 1? For real, for real? Why do they get started so early? And this is 20 minutes early. It must be because of the prayer break, but why doesn't Wikipedia know? Back in the good old days, Lukash would not stand for this. Thank you, Atto, for the 864 million view raids. Was the witch talking during all that? Sorry. All right, let me bump this up. Because for some reason, people who live in Mena have better ears than the US.
حلمت حلم يا عيال ما ادري شو حلم صراحه ما اتذكر بس الحلم اذكر اني قمت بعد على طول قلت يا الله يا اخي انت غبي ولا ايش ليش تنام بعد ما وصلت يلا راحت لك الايام يلا الحين ولي يسبك ببثه يلا الحين مدري مين يسبك ببثه يلا الحين كلهم يقولون متخاذل يلا بي يسوون منش لابراهيم بجبرين.
Alright, was that game 1 chat?
كان هذا توي صاحي من النوم يا عيال امسك جوالي شوف الساعه 6 قلت الحمد لله يا رب الحمد لله يا رب الساعه 6.
Think of the tier 3 Rashmodon.
قبل المباراة قسم بالله كنت سعيد يا عيال.
Okay, we're at 260 partner plus. I don't know why it's taking so long to update.
مشاير راسل لي.
We're at 260 of 300 chat.
لازم الجيم يبدا 6:30.
260 of 300.
الله يقلع ام الحالة يا شيخ. يلا مو مشكلة. على السريع وبدينا البث اليوم الحمد لله يعني.
Does Prime count? It does not. Primes do not count. So basically, what Partner Plus is, chat. You guys need me to go YouTube voice again? I'll do it. YouTube voice again. Why not? Why not?
ليش تبدون بدري ارحب يا.
So chat, basically what Partner Plus is it is Twitch trying to guarantee that you have many unique people paying money to their company for your channel. So primes, which cost them money, do not count. And gifteds, which you could get all from a single person, also don't count. They want a ton of unique people subscribing to your channel to send you money on the reg in order to give you the better revenue share. That's why we only need tier 1s, 2 tiers, or tier 3s. I didn't see what just happened right now, but we got a tier 3 from winners. 15 months tier 3, Sleeves Breeze with a 36 months tier 3. And the good news, chat, is that you only have to do this for 3 months, because after you qualify for 3 months, they give it to you for a year. And what we did last time is we qualified for the 3 months, and then we did not hit it again for any other months up until now, which means we now have to get it again because that was a year ago that we did it. But feel free to turn off your tier 3s the second that we've got it, which should be after March and April. Swalrez, thank you for the 6 months tier 1. That is if you want me to get a higher earning, a higher revenue share of all subs. Once we get the higher revenue share, we also get higher revenue share of gifteds. But it's only, the gifteds just don't apply to getting Partner Plus. But we do get a higher percentage of them. Ooh, nice shot by Monkey Moon, goodness. So anyways, that's why you could potentially consider subscribing. Is the Twisted Minds roster one of the best rosters of all time? What do you think? I think that's way too early to say because we are in just the 3rd open and haven't even seen them on LAN. And yeah, just way too early to be talking about if it's one of the best rosters of all time. But even if they came out and went undefeated at LAN and won, it would take them doing that again and like again, and then would we still be considering them the best roster of all time? I don't know. so they really aren't even close to being talked about like that. So I want you to make less actually, then you should probably not subscribe. If they win the 2 majors and worlds, do we start talking about them being the best roster of all time? I don't know. I don't know if we do. Maybe if they won, they're just not going to win both majors and worlds, so we don't have to worry about it. It won't let me resub at tier 3. Can you just send me your account and routing number and bank name and I'll send you $5? Here's the thing. I need Twitch to know you're sending me the money so I can get the higher percentage. No, because we don't talk about the Vitality roster being the best of all time and they won a major and worlds in one shot. True. Imagine they won one more. Not even best roster in the region. Did he say Fear? If Nash joined Twisted Minds instead of Monkey Moon transfer window, would have been the dream team. We'll see, man. Monkey Moon has been playing pretty well, and it hasn't necessarily been looking like a weak link. He said welcome Fear. Yeah, I love the new yeah. I think it's hilarious you kids talking crap about Fear. You wouldn't say this to him at LAN. He's jacked. Not only that, but he wears the freshest clothes, eats at the chillest restaurants, and hangs out with the hottest dudes. Y'all are pathetic. Dude, I don't think I'm going to be at LAN, chat. This is going to be the first LAN that I've missed since they came back from COVID. Basically, since I've been a streamer. The first NA LAN, that is. First North American LAN that I'm going to miss. And the reason why is because I want to watch party it. I don't want to go and not watch party. Because the watch parties have been, you know, too much fun, really. Going too well. And I don't think I'm going to get a spot at the LAN. Which is a bummer because I love going and getting to meet everybody. But then the other thing that means is like, will I never go to a LAN again? It's kind of something I don't want to think about. Because does that mean I will never go to a LAN again? Because if I didn't get a spot this time, will I get a spot the next time? I don't know. I guess I didn't think about that until just now. Will I never go to an RLCS LAN again? Huh. Who else is going to sign our Fear blow-up dolls? What up, Rain? You wouldn't say this stuff to him at LAN. He's not going to be there. Do we know anything about World's location? Probably NA, considering the second majors in France. My guess is that Worlds will be in this world.
غنم يا عيال يعني ناس غلطوا والله يعني معليش يعني مهما صار ما تيجي تنمر في الشات هو بضغط يا المدري ايش وما يصلح يعني.
You think Worlds unfortunately is going to be in Saudi? Why are you so sure about that?
لا احنا اصدقاء عمل. عادي يعني نقول الكلام على بعض عادي. ما تيجي ترمي انت تسوي نفسك الدافع.
It doesn't seem like RLCS themselves have had much interest in going to Saudi for Worlds. I don't think that the reason why there's events and stuff that are happening in Saudi is because Saudi's paying for those events. I think that Epic is paying for Worlds no matter what. And so I wouldn't think they'd need to go to Saudi for money unless Saudi was like, hey, we'll cover Worlds for you if you just have it at our location. But I doubt that. Also, I've never seen a big stadium LAN at Saudi. It seems like they always have like studio LANs, which certainly they wouldn't do Worlds in a studio.
لا امزح ايش دعوه يا امزح عادي الامور طيبه ان شاء الله. هذا الجيم اللي ايش يعني نسيت.
I think this is game 2. I don't know why Cresper doesn't have an overlay.
يا عيال ابو نجدي يبث الساعه 7 مباريات فاكز الساعه 7. احنا مباراتنا بدري لان الخصم طلب الشيء هذا.
Has anyone else started? I guess I want to watch Dark play. But I can't. Hopefully his team wins. I guess we could just pull up all of these streams.
علمونا الحين ضبط ولا لا يا عيال؟
He's offline? Or is he even going to be the stream that it's on? This guy's offline. And this guy's offline.
يا عيال في اوفرلاي بس المشكلة الجيم كابتشر ما بيضبط. ما ادري ايش سالفته والله.
Falcons playing at 7 p.m., which is in 1 hour. Why is no big org signing Dark? It's a team would pick him up, and then that team would perform well, and then that org would sign that team. No one would just sign up Dark. And the reason why is because he's not the next best player on in like the MENA region. Are there any drops or no? I don't think there are. But I put hashtag drops for MENA in chat because this is like main RLCS, and I don't know why they don't turn them on for MENA. Or are they on? They definitely should be on MENA days. Feer should sign Dark since to repay the contents. I'm a sub to Dark on Twitch. Who do I think will win? Twisted Minds will win. Day Shift, they get the 46 million viewer raid. Redacted should just take Shopify. Shopify has not been doing poorly. I thought I saw people saying that about Gen G. Because Gen G missed top 8. So they're saying because Gen G missed, take their spot away. Or take their org away and give it to Redacted. But of course, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. You don't just pick up a team and then drop them the second they have a slight problem. Redacted is such an interesting case of the sum of the parts being the whole the players anyways, like they're all really good together even though they weren't when they played on different teams. Nailed it. Fear Moxie played lots of games against RW6. Never heard of him. RW6, TRK, and Diaz yesterday. New YouTube video. He played 1v1s against them all. He played 1v1s against Rawas, TRK, and Diaz. But yeah, if he didn't put it on ball chasing, then nothing I can do with that. Oh, this is playing audio. These are my other streams. Letting go of Cheese instead of Justin was the problem. Cheese. Yeah. You know what? Who knows what's going on behind the scenes with that kind of stuff? Can you sign Slater in EU so we can see EU? Naga talked about how he's maybe gonna have, something to get Naga set up in EU. Rlcs versus 7 streamers was great. I watched basically all of that. It went really well. Rlcs did a good job. It was perfectly hard, if that makes sense. You know, a challenge like that, you don't want it to be laughably easy all the way to the end where Rlcs has to like pretend that he is struggling when he's not. And you also don't want it to end early where like he can't beat 4 people or something like that. But it literally worked out perfect because 7 was just the right amount of people that he was going to struggle against. When I was watching that, I literally was saying, like, I wasn't saying because I wasn't talking to anyone, but I was watching it saying if I was able to coach the streamers, what I would tell them to do was have 1 or 2 of them become pure boost fiends. They should just be picking up the back corner boosts of Rlcs. Borderline maybe even just sitting on them so that they instantly are gone as soon as they refresh. And making sure that all the boost on his half is not there. And then everyone else can just play bumpy, shooty, regular like they did. And I think that's how they ended up winning eventually. They did basically that. Because Rlcs with a full tank is just going to get a goal. But if Rlcs has to play no boost and against 5 people, then he's not going to be able to do that. Did you see the energy passing play they did? The Slater small touch leave like Slater. I watched all the NA regional, so I'm assuming I saw the one you're talking about. Can we have an overlay? I keep feeling like by the time I get an overlay set up, this game will be over. But I guess if we're gonna watch more Twisted, we'll need an overlay. Let's see.
شوف عشان تعرفون يا عيال الكذب واحد يقول
Twisted.
35 ثانية واحد يقول 3 دقايق. عشان تعرفون الكذب يا عيال.
Other guys.
كلعيب. يلا يلا خلاص طفيها.
What is it doing over here?
متعلق والاشياء هذه بس يلا مو مشكلة.
Why does Cresper keep tabbing out?
الناس قلوبكم حجر.
Do you think AI will eventually figure out a new mechanic? I don't know. It sounds like Naga has heavily guided Slater into learning a lot of the stuff that it's learned based on our conversation we had on stream. Which is to say it wasn't really finding out a ton of stuff on its own. He basically incentivized it to move like a good top 100 player, but then with bot brains. So I don't know. Oh, he's restarting for the overlay? Other guys is not their team name, no. I just didn't know what it was.
يا والله فريقنا قوي يا عيال. 3-0 خلاص توقع نتيجة المباراة. 3-0 يا جماعة الخير في أول مباراة في الجروب ستيج.
Bang! They've done it! They have done it. I don't know why they started 20 minutes early, but the Twisties have won 3-0. If only we could watch any other gameplay. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. All right, let me see if this is by any chance caught up with even more Partner Plus points. Whoa! 273 of 300. We're cooking! We're absolutely cooking with gas. What was the incentive for Slater during training? Basically, the way all these bots train You can watch like different YouTube videos of bots trying to figure out how to solve various tasks. It basically tries like a million inputs. It tries inputs on the car in every single way, right? It tries doing reverse jump, like everything at the same time, and then it assesses whether or not what it's done is good. And what you do to help guide the bot to learn is give it little rewards in places for it to decide, it's done well. So the simplest way is to just give it a reward for scoring a goal, and that's it. Say, do whatever you want, and when you score a goal, that's good. And then the bot will go, okay, whatever inputs I did to get the goal are good, and I should maybe try and do them again to try and get, the goal faster, better next time around. We talked to Naga about that, and Naga said that when you've let bots just completely learn on their own, the best they get is like gold, I think he was saying. Like they learn a little bit, but they just don't get very good. So what he did instead is he added more incentives on top, as opposed to just winning, like rewards for moving quickly, doing a zap dash, doing speed flip, like stuff like that. You'd have to talk to him more to get the exact data that he did, but he gave little rewards for that. So that now, when it decides it wants to go back or make a save or whatever, it also has been guided like, hey, do a wave dash, do a speed flip, do this kind of stuff, because you're going to get rewards for that too, and you can pile them all together in the process of making the plays. And then that is how he built it, which was to say, he was saying too that like good players seem to be better at making bots that are good, which is probably because he, as a good player, knows how to incentivize his bot correctly to make it look like a good player and play like a good player. Which is to say, somebody asked, will it discover anything new? It could. The first example that I said was probably more likely to discover something like completely randomly brand new. But I think you also have to give humans some credit, man. We've done a lot of learning. We have a lot of hours in the game. There's only so many mechanics you can do. I think that the only ones that would maybe be able to get are like inhuman ones. Maybe there's some inputs that humans would never be able to do. Like some stalls or something that need like you hit the flip and then immediately you're fully hitting like another direction, and then immediately after that on the next frame or something, you're doing something else crazy fast that you'll just never be able to do as a human. Maybe it could find something like that, but Omega yapping? That's just called streaming. That's just called streaming. The Fun Buns, they were 38 months tier 1. Imagine hopping into a stream and the streamer's just yapping and then you just say Omega yapping as if that's not what my job is. One thing it hasn't learned well is defending flip reset shots. Probably because it doesn't hit flip reset shots. If it's not, I mean, it does though. But it doesn't hit them the same way the pros hit them. You think the biggest hint from the bots is to go aggressive ahead of the ball and leave it for your teammate while you go demoing? I think so. That's a good point. We talked about this a lot when watching the bots. The reason why that's not like cut and dry is because I think the way, let me just pull up Rocket League and continue to yap even more, because we don't even have a gameplay to watch. I don't think the Falcons are even live yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't start for like another 15 minutes. Does the bot know whether you have a flip or not? Probably. So the reason why the run ahead, why am I getting all these items? The reason why the run ahead might not work super well for humans is because what the bot does is it basically turns ball cam off and it chases down the person to bump. But the benefit is that while it's ahead of the ball trying to bump somebody, it also essentially has ball cam on. So the nice thing about having ball cam on, if the shot is headed towards the net and you have ball cam on, I can just track in front of the ball really easily and make sure I'm bumping whoever gets in the way. So that works really nicely. because I can make sure no one gets to the ball. But in practice, if you can't see the person, they usually end up dodging you. So bots do both. They get to watch your where you're at in net, and they get the updated data on where the ball is on the map. So they get to chase you down and look at you while also getting to know where the ball is to make sure you stay close. And humans are going to have a tough time doing that. I mean, they can get pretty decent reads, but usually not that good. Use the arrow. That is just so optimistic. I mean, the arrow helps, but it's not like... It's not as good as the bots. You can't wait for the bot RLCS League. It kind of already exists. If you guys remember, that's what Slater's dev said he won. He entered it last second, and then he won the bot RLCS. And now they know where all the teammates and opponents are, plus 0 reaction time. They can see behind themselves to see where all the opponents are as well. Like, I mean, obviously, this should be implied based on what I was just talking about. But when humans are playing the game, you get to see everything that's in front of you, right? You can kind of have a feel for who's behind you. But I mean, the bots get to see both sides, and they also get to automatically score. My reverse button is my defend shot, I guess. But you get to see the back. You get to see the whole entire map at all times without any struggle. You played Shadow the other day? Was it you? No, that was Shadow. Shadow took over the stream. The problem is reaction time. Look at Ripple. That does the same thing, but it has human reaction time. You can avoid it decently easy. Why did they put human reaction time into Ripple? There's been a lot of discussion about that in comment sections and stuff of Slater games. Of like, it's cheating, you should add reaction time. To me, like, the bot should be a bot. Like, that's the whole point. Oh wait, okay, there's another game. Cresper found another game. He found DOS. Do I just need to refresh some of these streams? Are one of them live? All right, let's see if we can find DOS as well. Just by doing the method that I tell everybody to do. I did. I found it. And again, oh, does he have no game sound on? No, he does. Just really quiet. He might be really loud. I think the only argument you can make is you could have it use only visual information. But let's say you made it so it could only use visual information. Do we not feel that it would basically just spam forward and back cam constantly? And then essentially, and because it's a robot, it can understand, you know, what it's seeing perfectly and basically get the same thing.
يا ولد 18 اللي تسبق البقيه باللاين، تسبق الجميع يا فيكتور. هلا يا ابو خلف، طيبين نحمد الله ونشكره. والله شقوهم يا عيال. ها لو ما قلت يا ابو خلف عساك طيب، شيك سناب تم.
What are we talking about? We are talking about Slater, of course. Chat, Slater games tonight. Slater games tonight.
جيش كيرلس اسمه.
Late night streams. 7. No. 9 Eastern, I think.
والله حلو.
9 Eastern.
عليك زود لب قلبك والله.
You hear that? 9 p.m. Eastern. So late. So late. Against Beast Mode.
يد اليمنى يا زترو. اللوك والله عنده بوتنشل تاريخي.
Unfortunately,
يا ساتر ال 50.
Beast Mode could not convince NRG.
والله جوع يا حسن الصراحة.
Beast Mode could not convince NRG to join them.
دب قلبك هذا جاني من اول البث صلوا على النبي يا رجال.
Should there be a car and ball opacity slider? Huh. Interesting. No. No. Keeping the car and the ball fully visual. Something interesting though. Don't hate the thought.
GG.
I know we made goalposts, you know, see through, but I think that's a bit different.
هذا استسبك تعجبني مرة والله.
I think it's okay for the ball to be solid.
والله يا فيكتور إن كانك صامت ترى يمكن نبي.
Who do you think wins? I think DOS is a much better team here.
على نبدأ الجيم الثاني بجيب لك الدعوة.
Did he tab out or something? Did his game sound go away? I turned his sound up to 1,000,000. You think you could even slip in a late night BLJ? Maybe. With a little bit more prep. Today's run was yikes.
بدون صار على الخصم إليت أخوياي لا أبسقط عليهم إليت ما قصروا.
Hopefully this song is streamer safe.
أقدر خصمهم دوس.
Fear, will you play in the Sidemen charity? Chat, you guys think I'm big enough to play in the Sidemen charity? Probably right. Pretty sure I am.
دعوة تحمل. اللي يتابعني حياه الله.
Late night stream to play the new Deep Rock Galactic season. Who do you think wins the whole open? Falcons or Twisted? I'd go back to having Falcons as our expected favorites. But I mean, Twisted Minds are... It's pretty 50-50, it would seem like, over in Mena right now. Bits are double the price on mobile. Don't buy anything on mobile. Anytime you buy stuff on mobile, you're paying either Apple or Google Play, whichever one you're on, for no reason. They're acting as a middleman, and you're giving them money when you could just not do that. Buy it online and skip the middleman and pay less money. That being said, once upon a time, I was able to get like free Google Play money, and so of course I had to use it there. But I wasn't paying a premium because Google Play was giving me the money for essentially free. Isn't Nim Zero Jesse's carry? I don't know. I've been watching Jesse. How you doing? I'm doing well. Release rope. Falcons are live. Is that true? Is it yet another new stream that I don't have?
Open. يا سلام والله قلت بس والله. والله سينان انزباك والله بغى اجيب هذا التاريخ يا عيال.
Alright, it is.
فاتكم نص عمرك.
فوز يا ابو نجد يو تكفى الاسيست لا يروح. راح الاسيست.
Dr. Known has his stream out?
راح الاسيست الحمد لله اني خرجته مسكين. والله خواف ها.
He's Dr. Known RL, yeah? Or is he just Dr. Known? Does he have Dr. Known?
النار اللي تطلع من السيارة ذي.
It doesn't look like Dr. Known is live.
روح يا شيخ روح.
Should we watch for the best Rocket League plays, stream, : Are you not even telling us what stream to watch?
أبد.
Wait, does he know he's not showing us the game?
أما ما تشوفون.
Does he know he's not showing us anything?
تشوفون. بالله عليكم ما تشوفون معليش.
Okay, I was like, he's reacting like something is happening.
إيش العلم ها؟
Oh, but he's just playing ranked. Wait, Chad, you guys told me he was... Oh, goodness.
لا هم احسن بشويه يا ريوك.
Did I get scammed?
يا اوبس.
That's that guy playing ranked.
والله تاريخ اللاعب يا عيال، تاريخ ابن المجمع.
He's playing and he doesn't want chat to look at his gameplay. Ah, I see.
والله لمسه كذب والله.
I
والله
see.
لمسه كذب. عليكم السلام يا فيصل.
The only man you sub to. The fun bun's 38 months. Thank you, man. Danny, what stream should we watch, bro? What stream is it? I want to watch the best Rocket League plays so bad, dude. Oh, that is the whole stream. Oh my goodness, I'm watching it, dude. I just saw the best Rocket League plays.
والله مجمعة
I'm not gonna share it with you guys though.
تنتج اساطير. يا يرر.
He went for air dribble cringe and he didn't even hit it.
انا بعيد بتلوكس انا بشوف الهجمة.
Oh, you can for sure just ban that guy.
شفت شيء بعيني والله.
Okay, no, he did get permit. I was like, for a second there, he looked like he was timed out.
حلو
But...
المعادن تبين من بدري. تبين معادن البشر من بدري والله. زين ضيعها والله. احنا ناقص الجيم يطول والله.
If his only messages ever are trying to get people to go to his channel, he's probably not going to be, you know, a high contributor in the chat in the future. When he comes back in 2 weeks, he's probably just going to shout out his channel again. So, are you a chud? No. I'm assuming that's different than being a Chad. Just go to my channel. It's Feer on Twitch. The Falcons game is not going on just yet, even though he was baiting us. Do you think ones is more exciting to watch than threes? I think they're different game modes. They're both very fun. I've always liked watching ones more, especially on YouTube and in my free time and stuff.
شوف وليت الجامد يا الوشارتي. شكرا يا عبد الرحمن عريسة يا حبيبي. لب قلبك.
Why are these games not starting? I don't know. Could tell you. What up, Insane? Jekyll didn't even know he was king? Falcons now? Not according to what I see. Oh, they're test lobby. Test lobby. Oh, I have declarations turned off. Because Shadow was streaming. Let me go turn them back on for you. When Shadow was streaming, I didn't want any confusion on whether or not Shadow was talking or the King was talking. But I have now fixed it. You should be good to go.
باللايك يلا ايش نسوي؟ هذه الدنيا نحط الاوفر اللي يلا.
Will you go to Boston for the major? It's looking like no, because it looks like they're not giving me a place to stream.
يلا غير مكان الكام. ما تدري اني بكبرها احطها في نص الشاشه. اي واحد يقول غير مكان كام شيل حط يمين ممنوع. بالاختصار ممنوع. هذا من شروط البث.
Drops? I wish.
مرة. طيب.
Steel Riddle spot, you look like him, same hair. Falcons 1-1 already. I think that on the scoreboard is just an accident from his overlay for the test lobby. 310 stream streak. Love the channel, man. Keep up the good work. Would love to see a mass duelist tournament. Yeah, I should put that on the list. I should put it's Reddles RL Jekyll, just so you know. Not that he's here right now anyways, so he's not going to feel the pain. But if you did want to time out his actual account, you'd be timing out Reddles RL. 310 streaking. Dude, how many years in a row do you think that you have watched the channel now?
صح ولا لا؟ اعطوني خبر الاوفرلي صح؟ يو يدرالي هذا روص ها؟
310 but not subbed. At Fear anyway, you can look. What do you want me to look for? Oh, I had to see how long 310 streams. I could go to Twitch tracker.
يلا حيهم.
and it gives like a streams table, and I can kind of count up 300-ish.
توكلنا على الله مباراة فالكونز الأولى.
If I were to guess how many I stream a week, on average, 3 seems maybe fair because I have some weeks where I don't and weeks where I do 1.
كيف أصغر الكام؟
Which means like 100 weeks, so probably like 2-ish years.
لا.
But that's just a rough estimate.
هدف جميل بداية.
If you go here, you can see how many, you could count it if you wanted to get the exact.
يا ويلهم اللي ضدنا.
That has all the streams.
خلونا نتابع ونستمتع. حياكم الله.
Can you start and stop stream tomorrow? Quick to ruin watch streaks. We're actually ruining the watch streaks tonight, chat. If you want your watch streak ruined, don't worry, we've got you. I got you ruined tonight. We're gonna go for a ultra late stream. Ultra late 7 Eastern stream, or not 9 Eastern. 9 Eastern stream. It's 7 my time. To do the beast mode versus Slater. Fear, I feel like you are a good parent. Thank you. You have no idea, but that means a lot. You're gonna ruin us, Flirt? All I'm saying is keep that tab open if you want your streak to stay alive. Hopefully Baby Fear is letting you get some sleep. He did not really let us sleep much last night.
ليتني ألعب معهم. والله لو ألعب معهم إني أحس إني ببدع يا أخي. أحس إني.
Can beast mode even once? Yeah, he's probably one of the best top 8 1v1ers in NA.
لا الله. يا عمري يا شيخ. يا عمري يا روس. مبدع درالي.
Is Baby Fear champ or GC yet? He's SSL. Have you tried asking the baby to let you sleep? Honestly, I haven't. Could be an idea. Top 8 is a stretch? Wait, top 8 NA release rope? Top 8 NA? I didn't say top 8 world. Oh my goodness, Drally.
درالي عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Were those tires?
درالي هذا والهدف الأخير اللي سجله.
I mean that's this stream, right? Let me make sure there's not another stream's audio.
درالي مبدع.
I have lots of streams audio. Why does so many different people
ولسه إلى الآن ما وصل
end up streaming these? And what happened to the Team Falcons GG channel?
الجيم ايش رايكم؟ اللي تبونه بشروبه. سوي لكم اللي تبونه.
Only good ones player in NA is FK and Daniel. Yeah, I mean Diaz is the best ones player in NA. Diaz, Daniel, FK. Sheesh. Where are you watching this match? This is where I'm watching it right now, but you basically just got to go to the Rocket League category and see.
الله يسعدكم جميعا. احبك الله الذي احببتنا فيه. خلون فالكونز اللي بالنتيجه نفس لون مرمانه عشان نعرف احنا وين. ابشر بالخير مع انه اورنج لكن ابشر بالخير ابشر. الجيم الجاي يسويها لك من عيوني. خلي لوننا ازرق يعني قصدك؟ ابشر. يا مجنون يا درالي. نفس الهدف الأول يا روس. نسكي بسرعة.
He just like claps right in the mic. Diaz is Brazilian, yeah, but he plays in NA. And he played in NA for 1v1 RLCS.
والله كادت.
What's the juiciest game we could get today? I mean, it might be Dark vs Twisted, assuming Dark can hold it down.
اعطوني رأيكم يعني. الفريق شرس دفاعيا.
Might be Dark and some lowers. If we even get to watch those, honestly, stream could be short if Twisted Minds and Falcons and Dawn are the only ones streaming. Because Dawn might make it through Or DOS, I should say. They're DOS now. DOS might be able to make it through, yeah, without playing either of those.
كورة قوية من درالي. درالي ماذا يفعل؟ افعلها يا درالي المغربي. لا كيلرز
Nupo's 1v1 GOAT, no caps, no lies, nothing false.
لا دفاع يا اخوان. لا يجي فينا الهدف ذا. مستحيل.
Did you get any pracky in for sub 20? No, chat. I'm not getting any pracky in. What I'm doing is handling family life almost exclusively when I'm not streaming. Last night I had like an hour or so maybe, and I used it to try and figure out this sub counter thing, and I made it. I made a lot of progress because it is now recognizing when you guys sub. My test one is recognizing when you guys sub.
يلا جي جي. ليش ما في جي جي يا كابتن؟
And so I try to pull my test one into the main thing, but basically I'll have to just work it out again. Love a good clap right in the mic, dude.
جيم جميل.
Where can I watch the other matches? Wikipedia in general should have all the answers to that. It just doesn't. Whenever it doesn't, just go to the Rocket League category, and you should be able to and then look for overlays in the thumbnail. This is what you should do. Go to Twitch, okay? Find somebody who's streaming Rocket League. Click Rocket League, and start looking for overlays, okay? Oh, there's an overlay on Cresper stream, but he's actually watch partying because there's 2 cameras. There's an overlay, not 2 cameras. Go there. There's an overlay, but 2 cameras. So probably a watch party. Any more overlays? Any more overlays? Probably not another game going on right now. You shouldn't have to scroll too far. RLCS usually gets like at least, you know, 20-ish viewers. So there you go. I've taught you how to fish.
واللي يتابع تويتش يعني لو تسير علينا يوتيوب وتشترك في القناة يفيدني جدا.
Turn the code on. The code is on. It's on in the background. And I'm looking at in the console the Fun Buns dropping a tier 1. Let me go see what it says about tier 3s. Oh yeah, dude. Sleaze Breeze in that tier 3. So juicy. So nice. What happened to the Moxie 1v1? We need to get Slater working on EU so they can play it in low ping. Some players have just said screw it and tried playing on high ping. I watched the Jack video, or at least I skipped through it, of him playing against Slater. And he of course did that on NA ping. Therefore he was like 140 while he tried to play. And of course he got smacked around. Falcons and Twisted Minds won't necessarily know who's looking better until later in the bracket, probably. But I mean, Falcons, of course, did win the last event. You prefer CS2 or Valorant? I guess Valorant. I don't play either or watch either, but I think I've watched a little bit more Valorant than I've watched CS2. But I know that CS2 is like the OG. But I have basically not played Counter-Strike in 10 plus years. And I've played Valorant within the last 2 years or whatever. So I understand it just a little bit better. And therefore can watch it a little bit easier. Counter-Strike is why Steam is popular? Yeah, dude. Of course, the guy with dad and his username is out here educating everybody on the lore. He just needs to get a cloud computer in EU. Yeah, lots of people have reached out to Naga about getting it set up. So I think you'll find something out eventually. Do you remember when Steam was water? Your voice is a real American voice, not that fake one. You are the GOAT streamer. Wait, do people make fake American voices? Rocket Brawler! Thank you for switching your prime or gift to a tier 1. You're a legend. An absolute legend. Extraneous Jedi, they for the 8 months tier 1. Okay, chat, we have 2 things going on right now. One is Partner Plus, which is at 275 out of 300, which you love to see. The other is the marbles line, which is a completely separate thing. We're in the 2nd hour of stream. If you wanted to play some marbles, we would need 14. That one can give. Did nothing play yet? They probably played off stream, so
روص اليوم ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
King of unemployment, confused why he can banish. How can he slap? He can banish because he won marbles while being a sub.
ايش نسوي؟ ابوك يلعب روكت ليج يعرف روكت
They should make more cars with the Octane hitbox so players don't look the same.
والله مرحبا بك.
For like 2 or 3 years straight, Psionics pumped out exclusively Octane hitbox cars in an attempt to try and get other ones to catch on, and none of them did. So that's not really you know, surefire solution that you may think it is.
ما في صوت.
Ludwig has a fake American voice. We all know he's French.
يتابعون الجيم ما ودنا نضايقهم ونقروشهم يعني.
Fail clowns at it again. Successful hate watch. Why? Because they got scored on one time.
هنا يا ولد وين انت رايح؟
And if they get scored on, then it's GG. Oh, did they fail in CS? Talking about you gotta understand that your name is Vatira the Goat 1234, and we're watching Rocket League right now. You surely I can understand that you're talking about, and we're watching the Falcons. Like everything points to you talking about this game. Saw a clip of Ludwig speedrunning Mine Rat, and it was genuinely one of the hardest things I've ever watched. Yeah, I've never played Mine Rat. So I think it would be pretty bad if I did. Something tells me I'd be even worse than Ludwig. In fact, I just know I would be because I've never played. So I think going from 0 to speedrunning it would not make a lot of sense. You know what I want them to make? Ranked Super Mario 64 speedrunning. Nice little dish off the back wall. Fear do a fishing stream? Doesn't that exist? Wait. The Super Mario 64 ranked, just like the ranked Minecraft is going on right now that's so popular? Does it exist?
كيلرز ما شاء الله موجود.
I mean, obviously you can there's like a leaderboard that you can put your runs on, but Minecraft has a situation where you go up against a certain person, and whoever finishes faster, you know, gets MMR, ELO, etc. I don't think that exists for Super Mario 64. I think I would have heard about it by now, but maybe not.
اليوم الساعة 12:30 يلعبون جيم واحد ضد اوبتيك. وإذا فازوا
If a game is more than Fear saying marbles and pressing a start button, Fear probably isn't too good at it. The other games I'm good at that you guys don't know about are, I was good at WoW. It's been really long since I played it. So like PvP WoW, I was quite good. I played a lot of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but I wouldn't even say I'm like good. It's just like a game I've put practice into. And then I did play a little bit of League of Legends, but I never played ranked. It's just a game that I would start at not at 0 at, you know. I wouldn't start at 0 with League of Legends. Wouldn't start at 0 with Smash Brawl. Wouldn't start at 0 with WoW.
GG.
But just about every other game I'd be starting at 0 with. How are your Quake 1v1 skills? Never played Quake. I'd be starting at 0.
طيب.
You'd watch a full WoW run
الله جميعا ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
all the way up to level 60. That's the dream, dude.
1200
Just got here. Is that Senzo? That's not Senzo, no.
الله يبارك فيكم ويكثركم إن شاء الله.
What number would you say you start at in League?
ما اشترك في القناة يشترك. اللي ما سوى لايك ضروري جدا.
I don't know. Before Rocket League came out,
ضروري جدا يا فادي المباراة.
that was the only game I played for like a few years. But again, we weren't playing ranked. And I think if you don't play ranked, you just kind of like aren't really sweating to get better. So I'm not sure how much we improved. And I also played it a long time ago. So when I watch League now, it seems like it's changed a decent amount. For real, I'd watch a WoW run as well. It's a game I can chill and watch. The end goal, chat, is to convince you guys that WoW is interesting and that I could just grind WoW streams the rest of my days. Do I think KC beat Falcons right now? Do I think Falcons is the top 100 team in the world? I don't know. It's close. I think KC are the favorites for major.
كود الساعة كم؟ بنبدأ بث كود على طول أول ما يا عمري.
I did not play. Actually, I did play a little bit of RuneScape, but I would say I started 0. That was long enough ago, and I wasn't ever good at it. And us WoW players, you know, scoffed at RuneScape.
والله كادت. كود على طول بإذن الله أول ما نقفل روكت ليج على طول نبدأ بث على طول.
Hardcore Iron Man. I know that was really popular for a bit. The RuneScape streams.
عمري الاسيست.
I played RuneScape before it was called old school RuneScape. My guess is that RuneScape accidentally like ruined their game or something while they were updating it. Why is it when then I've never even heard of regular RuneScape. My understanding is people only play old school RuneScape now or whatever. And is it kind of like WoW Classic except for RuneScape just really effed up their main line? I guess that probably all but confirms that I'm old school. If what you guys play now, called old school RuneScape, was what I played when it was just called RuneScape, is pretty telling. Oh my goodness, everybody got a butt touch. They've ruined it. They had an old image of the game on a drive and decided to launch that as an old school version, and it went really well. Now they're hitting all-time player counts. Back in his day, the 48 months, tier 1, minus $5. Back in his, could I consider, could I convince you to consider minusing $25? Because it is Partner Plus month. We are at 275. The next 3 months are Partner Plus months. Maybe I could convince you to, instead of losing $5, lose $25. Backiness, what if I told you we had more Slater games tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern? Would that get you interested in a tier 3?
هذه هدف احس كذا. عليكم السلام. اهلا اهلا اهلا.
Mena guys have names that you consider weird because they're using they're like representing Arabic letters with numbers and other letters in the English language. So they read like quote unquote weird names to you. Can I just gift tier 3s? You actually can't. You also don't have to worry about it at all. If you don't want a tier 3, don't worry about it. We'll get there. Someone will pick up the slack. That's cringe. Literally, they have a Vaccinus loophole. Like the loophole, Partner Plus is literally protected against the Vaccinus loophole to make sure that the Vaccinuses of the world can't just gift all the subs to get you to Partner Plus. You'll tier 3 for 1 year for head mod. Is head mod something that you could actually give in the chat now? Or is that just like a fake title we give you? Yes, yes, yes. They just added it. Oh, what can you do with head mod? Okay, what can you do with head mod? Can you remove other moderators? Remove other mods when they spam a certain emote.
يلعبون التحدي هذا بعد تحدي بإذن الله بعدين التأهل.
But I don't want to say that head mod can be bought, you know? What kind of person do I become if I allow head mod to be purchased?
يا عمري الاسيست حلوه 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 اهداف جميله جدا. يلا بتطفي اليوتيوب بعد روكت. لا باذن الله بنفتح يوتيوب كود باذن الله.
You can also add mods. What if we all get head mod? Who would I actually give head mod? If it weren't for the fact that Bacchus wants to give a year worth of tier 3s for head mod.
هذا ايش هذا؟
Farmed.
شو الحركه
Falcons are too good. I don't know who I would give head mod.
سلامات يا حبايب. يلا جي.
Who does the best moderating around
ما
here?
حد قاعد.
I like to think all my mods are equal.
ولا كيف ولا ايش ذا؟ ليش طلع اللي ضدنا؟
Swarls would definitely not misuse head mod. I know him IRL. Okay, now did they just leave? Did they actually fully leave? Yeah, only Killers and Rawas are in the lobby. Team Pogo, imagine. Imagine they go for a Team Pogo. They're just gonna farm more goals.
جي جي يا كي جي حبيبي جي جي.
Imagine they go Team Pogo now. Now the whole team is back in.
معلقه شو الدنيا هذا الكام اذا انسحب.
Wait, when did we add Aga wide? Have we always had Aga wide?
مشاكل ولا شيء. لا الخصم موجود. الخصم ما انسحب.
Okay.
اللي يقول بس.
Drally taking it to the back corner.
سياراتهم ما هي واضحة. سياراتهم ما هي واضحة.
They're not pogoing. They're just getting goals.
مخفية.
They're just farming more goals.
اخش لا وانا اخوك تخريب هذا ما نخرب احنا. اللي ضدنا موجودين جدا بس احنا الان نسوي كذا.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna make me throw up, but I don't want to miss it in case they do like they do something sick, dude. What if in the next 30 seconds they do something sick?
هذا هو منظور الكورة شوف كيف.
Oh, he's on ball attached. Oh,
والله معانا.
hard attached to the ball.
تخيل انك كورة في روكت ليج. تخيل يشوتوا.
Okay.
كذا ها.
All right, I'm assuming they're not gonna do anything else interesting. Chats! The Clowns win round 1. I think we're at higher than 273. What are we at? 275. Let me refresh it. We are at 275. 275 of 300 chats. Would you look at that? 275 of 300. Now, we're not quite at the exclamation point play line. We would need 6. Took me too long to do that math. 6 gifties? 6 gifties? And or primes? Let me tab through and make sure no one's playing any games. No one looks like they're playing any games. When is Dark's game? Did Dark win is the question. Streets J! They have the 2 months tier 1. You've been using Cloud Code or Cursor? I've been using Cursor. And I hate it right now. I hate Cursor. Not really, but it's not very good at trying to. AI in general is just not helping me very much at what I'm trying to do in this recent task, which happens every once in a while. Unibrow Shaver, they have 33 months tier 1. So I've had to do it my freaking own way. Okay, wait, did that update the Partner Plus? Also, we're getting closer. Thank you for the tier 1s. Make sure you share them, chat. It might not have if these people have already had their subs hit the Partner Plus. They just have yet to share them, then it won't change. So it's at 275 still. Cursor debug mode goes crazy. Interesting. Maybe I should try a little bit more of that as well. Chat, 4 more subs. We can play some marbles, but for now, let's play some sex egg. Mines. Wow. Mines was for Twisted Minds, of course. Falco. Come on. Falco's a word. We all know Falco's a word. How about clown? The problem is clowns doubles up on N, and we know we don't have an N. let's do it anyways for the Falcons. Okay, we have an L. Play. Glaft. Gleet. How about fleet? Fleet. This is a word for sure. I wanted to try and get another vowel in there though. Tried to sneak an extra vowel in. But is it double E vowel word? I mean, worth it? Or should we try and get, 2 in there somehow? Flare is much better. Flare. Ooh. Flags. Flagged. Flappy. Flat. Flattita. Flacked. Flan. No, there's no ends. Flaved. Flavy. Flauk. I'm sure chat has gotten it by now, but I'm obviously not looking at them. Flat. Flatita. Flag. Flabby. Flurry, flatty. Flog. Flavu. I don't think AU. There's nothing that goes with AU. Flock. AU. Flout. Flaz. Laze. Flossed. Flapped. Flapped. Flag. Oh, you guys must be talking about flat. Flatu. Flout. Flapped. What do you mean? Like a bird flapped its wings? Surely that should be working. Let me make sure that no games are being played. Cresper's looking at a black screen. Oh, DOS is playing. All right, we're saved. We're saved. We're saved. We'll finish that later.
خير الله يعافيك يا زتر، اخبارك انت؟ خير الله يعافيك يا تسعيد. نورين يا مرحبا يا مرحبا الوف. والله في التيت.
Oh, it's flaky. Flagige. It's probably flaky. I have to look at the chat now. I can't not look at chat for the rest of this game.
دخل بث حياه الله والله. هو يسوي وجبات طبيعي بيخش بث.
Flex egg. Ah, yes. Why didn't I think of that?
لا معذور والله.
Don't look at us. I have to. Alright, it's almost certainly flaky though. Chat's right.
في 10 والله من الجيم الماضي.
Bang! We would have gotten there eventually.
ذاك يا حبيبي.
We would have gotten there eventually.
لا ما استنع يا ريوك ننطق اسمه وسولف عربي يحسب نتكلم عليه ولا شيء.
Flaky not having an E is diabolical. Yeah, it does look wrong. It does look wrong. F-L-A-K-Y.
هيك ويا دب قلوبكم. قائد كيلا ما يخيب ظنونكم.
Alyum is the
أبداً.
team. Is this the team that made it decently far? Uvo, Hatum, and I always forgot to say SQQPs every time.
اخر وصدام سسبكت.
Is Mena close? No. In fact, it's literally already decided. Not only is it not close,
يرتبط بباكس مود.
but
لازم تشغل برنامج وباكس مود مع بعض.
Twisted Minds and Falcons have both already qualified for LAN.
نايس نايس والله. هذا هو مرتب والله.
The Doctor.
والله سسبكت لعيب يا عيال.
Suspect did a lot of the hard work there, though. Good fake by Ops.
متى يا ريفولفر قصدك اللي قبل امس؟ خذلونا والله بالحرب.
It is wild that that's how you spell flaky, though. Just for something about it, something just feels wrong about it, but obviously it can't be wrong. Mena 2 will have a tougher group than Mena 1, so at least there's something to play for.
ويلكم جاي.
Yeah, there's. I think even without that, there's probably just a ton of pride between the two teams. I'd imagine, especially with Tier K leaving the Falcons or getting kicked from the Falcons. Did Twisted Minds go up 3-0 yet? Twisted Minds aren't playing yet. Cresper is watching the same thing we're watching. All right, I gotta hit the restroom. BRB chat. It'd be nice if we came back.
حلوة حلوة. أهم شيء تبقى على البوست ها؟ كورة خلهم ياخذونها. السلام يا سسبكت. لا هو أحلى بشوية معادلة. يا سلام يا سلام. جي 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 جي. لا ريجن لا دو السبور والله يستاهلون والله لعيبه. هذه ارك والله شكلها ارك يا اخوان مع ابو عادل. بدي اطلب عشاء الحين نهضم مع الواتش بارتي عقب ندف ريد بول والسهره ارك وميجر كود. بنفتح فرانشايز يا هايدرا مبدئيا كذا. بس ما اقدر اخذ محتوى يعني ما العب اللعبه. فعل راهيه ولا عربو؟ احس عربو نقنقه. الراهيه يا عيال انقلب عقبه والله يمكن ما اكمل بث. زهره. هي الراهيه موسم الرياض تاريخيه والله. بطلب الراهيه موسم الرياض والله. لندن والله. ايه رقم واحد. والله مشتيه انا يا حماده بس والله انقلب عقبه انا. ما شيت العرب والصدق والله يا انس.
You spelled flaky wrong. Trust me, I would know.
يا ولد وش صار؟ تو ننزل جوال شفت
4 more subs in 16 minutes. We could do it. The backboard restarts are coming through in RLCS now. I think the future RLCS redirect passes are going to be a normal thing. Your thoughts? Backboard resets are coming through in RLCS now. I think the future RLCS redirect passes are going to be a normal thing. I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
لا ما عندنا مجمع طعم باسه احنا.
The backboard resets are coming through.
ايوه. والله قاعد اشوف معبين الشات سؤال ما تفهم والله يا ابو سوري.
Do you mean backboard redirects? Like from your own backboard? Like how NRG did where they redirected off of they basically like psychoed into another redirect?
باسه. صار لخبطه صارت والله هنا.
Guys, for just 4 subs, we can stop watching this garbage. The backboard resets are coming through in adult. You just said the same thing. You just said the same thing. It doesn't help me.
الله يا ريوك. نفسك والله يا ابو عزه حسه جامد. حلوه. نايس نايس يا اوبس يا دكي والله. والله صح عليه والله.
He means reset double taps? I thought he might mean that too. Touching the ball on backboard, then double touching it again on the backboard with a reset, and then finishing it in the goal. That sounds like a triple tap to me.
يا ساتر.
I think in the future, RLCS redirect passes are going to be a normal thing. So I'm still breaking it down. Are you saying that doing reset backboard double touches are starting to show up outside of RLCS? And now you're thinking redirect passes are going to show up? I can't quite get it. It's a me problem. It's a me problem.
لا ما قلت لك تو.
Type 1 in the chat if you get it. Look, everyone else is going to get it. They're going to type 1. But it's just...
والله نبني
just a
من
me
الشات يعني ولا
problem,
وش يا عيال شغلتونا قسم بالله. اسولف معه ولا وش ما ادري. خلوه يتابع. نور يا فارمر حياك الله حبيبي.
Habibi, I understand that word. Freestyles already do them in ranked, right? Pro. Did you type 1v1 with an L? Pro level lobbies. No, just level. Pro level lobbies are way more fast paced, so difficult to pull off.
عشان يتأهلون ملحق لازم يسدون هدف اخر الدقائق. هم متقدمين اصلا 3-2.
Yeah.
سووها المجانين.
Agreed. How about I just say that?
لا يا فارمر والله مو بموضوع شخصي يعني بس يمكن انت الحين الرقم 15 اللي جاء قال الكلمه دي فهمت؟ ما ادري وش المفروض اسوي.
Chat hears you. They all typed 1. Every last one of them typed 1.
لا تضحك يعني.
Oof. Bit of an own goal.
ماسكين صح محشورين بس ماسكين صح من اليوم.
But pretty nasty from Uvo. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a read.
بالكم يا ابو سري.
You guys, when you do a copy pasta, I don't need to read it, right? You guys know that I see it. I don't need to read Fear. The DSC resets are coming through in DSC now. I think the future DSC redirect passes are going to be normal DSC. Your thoughts? You get that? I read those, and you just don't have to read them out loud. Roas is peaking today. Is Roas's game back live? Wait, the R8 stream is now live. This is the Falcons. They're not playing any games as of right now. The Falcon streamer just got donated $100 though. Why they hate game audio? Pretty much every team stream ever hates game audio for some reason. Let it be known, if I ever get hired for a team stream again, surely one day I will. You guys better believe that game audio gonna be so loud, you're gonna wish there was no game audio.
GG 2-0.
Is Dark's team ever gonna play? Yeah, I noticed that Twisted Minds are waiting for that result. And they're just not getting it. Because I saw that on Crusper's stream. I can pull up the Start GG and see what it looks like. You can't believe Pookie lost to Rlcs? That was so good. Oh, it was so enjoyable. I was sitting there just thinking, this is so much fun.
Can
we watch Dark? I don't think so. According to Star GG, it's gonna be on RLCS team stream. Jawasaki, they've been 20 months prime. Verge of Defeat, they've been the 5 months prime.
قال لي محسن ما بدخل بثك والله طفش
Thank you, chat, for the primers. Getting us that much closer
شعار كير لا
to playing marbles.
اشغلتنا برا يا فاشل.
Oh, that was so much better than the 49-9-0 and the 99-0. So much better. And you want to know why? Listen, I don't want to like, you know, call anybody out, but I think it's because who directed it. Not to say that, you know, my favorite content creator is better than your favorite content creator, but I think Ludwig just gets what good video is, dude. Ludwig clearly set it all up, and he just understands what makes it great. So you hate Zen and Musty? No, I don't think Zen set that one up. I bet that was... I guess Musty set up the original one, so I guess I hate Musty. Just Musty. I guess I just hate Musty, is what I'm trying to say. No, the problem is someone outside the Rocket League scene had to be the one to set it up. Because how would Musty set it up? Musty doesn't have the connections to all the other streamers. So considering what Musty has available to him, he probably did the best thing he could do. So the reason why it worked so well is because Ludwig is not a Rocket League person. He has tons of connections with... You need to find people who aren't good at the game, which is like, for people like Musty, you need to find notable people who aren't good at the game. So for like Zen and Musty, like that's just hard to find.
Musty.
They know good people.
ليش مع ستايلنز ما تأهلوا لبندا.
Which I guess is to say I take it back. It's not the fault of anybody else's that their idea wasn't quite as good, but no question the 7v1 worked much better. You'd probably be like 30 plus months, but I literally never remember to use Prime because I prefer YouTube. You realize you just cursed 6,000 more streamers to never stop yapping about Prime every time you say that? Every time you say, I forgot to use my Prime in a Twitch chat, it leads to 10 more years of Prime talk by the streamers. In Civic, the type of guy to have these connections? No, I don't even think in Civic would have them. I think you got to be, you know, a high view streamer outside of the Rocket League space. We need another Ludwig show match? No, see, we don't need another Ludwig show match because the Ludwig versus Atrioc show match was also just not good. Ludwig destroyed him and was clearly so much better than him. Luckily, Ludwig has content pilled and like I think intentionally started to sandbag so he didn't just win by a million. You gave your Prime the Rlcs this time? I'm sorry. I'll go put your hands on the stove. Kid Slice, how could you? I have a good idea. No, I reached out. I actually reached out to Ludwig too because I said screw it. Why not? I have a potentially good idea for the big streamers to be interested in another Rocket League thing, and that of course can get me involved as well. But we'll see. I don't expect a response from either one of them. I'm not exactly big dog. I can't exactly throw around my, you know, 80K viewers or 80K followers when these guys are rocking multi-million.
Oh my god.
I show speed actually typed in Jinxie's chat. I did not see that. But it doesn't really surprise me too much. You're the biggest Rocket League streamer for sure? Says the guy who's never clicked on the Rocket League category. Take a guess. You think I'm the #1 Rocket League streamer right now? You say I'm the biggest Rocket League streamer for sure. Surely that means if I click on the Rocket League category right now, I'm going to be #1, right? Would you look at that? Jinxie's mod. Jinxie's moderator
ربع ديفكس
is number 1.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
Yeah, you know, I don't think. And on top of that, I'm still
عليكم
like
السلام
6
والله، حيهم.
because we've got the Mena RLCS and then another language and then Kep and then me. But I'm number 1. Swallow your pride and viewbot like all the big boys. I don't think you realize that they're not viewbotting. Okay, Twisted look like they're playing. Twisted looks like they're in gameplay.
فعلا انا شهرتها ما طلع اللي على يدي اصلا.
Let's get that overlay back up.
قبله كان نكره ما حد يعرفه. الجيم الاول لا يب من هو انت تحسني بخاف منك انت ما حطلعك الا انا.
They're all viewbotting?
سامع ولا لا؟
You guys realize that none of these people are viewbotting,
وقتها
right?
كنسلك بضغطة زر بس.
Tenacity viewbots. There's a difference between drop spotting and viewbotting. You have it on good authority that they're viewbotting. Who is they? Call them out. No, let's get drama. Let's get the drama.
تيمات لا شوي يتكلم. نايس.
Do you think it's possible for me to banish all chatters within 5 minutes so that I'm the only chatter left? Burbo tried to do that with a script and still kind of failed.
خلينا نشوف كيف يتعامل معها مونكي. بدأ.
Tenna is viewbotting. Why does everyone think Tenacity is viewbotting?
اتوقع كان قاعد يمين الظاهر.
It's only ever when drops are active. Tenacity does viewbot. Why is everyone saying that like it's a known fact? Alpha Kep exposed him. When did this happen? Where's the drama? Don't you guys know I make drama YouTube videos?
والله حظ اقسم بالله حظ.
Kep just said he viewbots.
هذا نصف النهائي لا باقي. هذا الحين جروب ستيج هذه المباراة الثانية إذا فزنا فيها نتأهل.
So you could just say somebody viewbots and then it is true without any proof.
بوريكم فيديو بعد المباراة يا عيال.
Here's what I've noticed. Some people's viewership seems to be boosted by drops and the 24/7 drop stream more than others. So it just seems like Tenacity has somehow found a way to get all the drops farmers to go to his stream. That's what I figured.
يا عيال ما تحسوا سلطني لاعب صغير. ماشي احس لعبة كذا بريال. احسه ما يعرف يلعب يا عيال. يا هو ظاهر داخل بثي فقاعد العب مخه بس. امزح يعني مو بصدق.
Fear viewbots poorly. You should try harder. Hey Fear, it's me, your only viewer. For months, I've created the illusion that you are streaming to a large audience. Is this why you guys thought that Tenacity viewbotted? I like how literally everyone is just saying there's tons of evidence, and then there's just followed up with no evidence.
بس انا خوفي بدل ما اضغط هيض انا.
When he has reruns on, all his viewers say is exclamation point followage or exclamation point gamble all, and all the accounts saying it were created within the week. Interesting. It's so obvious, but I won't tell you why. Someone made a video about it looking at his charts. Why would you viewbot? unless
فكرت فيها أول عندنا يا
the
عيال،
viewers
ما يرحمون.
could
يعني أتوقع الواحد هيض بالكلام
get
سريع.
get ad revenue. The fake viewers. Proverb, thank you for the 21 months tier 1.
يا عمري على الباصات.
Appreciate you,
يا
gamer.
ناس. يا عمري على الباصات يا ناس. نوبو والله انا احس نوبو يا عيال.
Chat, why are you guys being
إيش قال
mean?
لي؟
You guys are being
هذا قال لي
mean.
زي كذا. والآن
Who has
بتلاقي
ever said I'm about to watch a
يا
Fear stream? Like, come on.
عسى كذا ما ينسى يا عيال يتهيب. انت يا منك يا وحش.
Hi, Fear. I'm just on a plane to come and see you. You are my role model. I wish I could have a mustache like you. You are heavily respected in Spain. Come and see me in France. You are the best. Yo! That's Fatira the Goats? Chat, can you guys all type followage and gamble all? I need to prove a point that all my viewers are botting.
الواح. ارتداد جميل جدا جدا جدا.
If you guys could
تايم اوت الفيلن يا عيال تايم اوت الفيلن. تايم اوت ابغاه نص ساعة مو 5 دقائق.
Wait, this is nothing, right? This is not
Gamble all.
dark. Followage, gamble
الله
all.
يكون بداية الله يعزكم.
Unfortunately, if DOS win, Falcons win, and Twisted win, this day is going to end a lot earlier than we would otherwise like it to. You remember once Tenacity had thousands of viewers while sleeping and having a rerun? That's because it's drops, chat. It's just people just come for the drops.
والله فيلن الدعم الأول لك في تيك توك. إيه مو مشكلة عادي في تيك توك الله يعزه. بس هنا عقوبة هو هنا. هنا وفي التويتر عقوبة يا ولد. قل لنا كيف دخلت مجال.
I don't. What did the king force everyone to type? Oh, did he force everyone to type I don't? No. How people support Fear? He's just out to milk money.
فعشان كان باقي لي جيمين بس واحقق اول بطولة في تاريخ المينا. لا.
Chat, should we milk money? Can I get any more tier 1s? Type 1 if you're one of my view bots.
والله سؤالك جميل والله. بعد راسك. ايش في وشلون بعد راسي يا عيال مقطع لي شيء انا. شوفوا حل مع درالي والله يا عيال انا بقول لكم شيء. بس بلا مبزر راح تسوي كليب لو سمحتوا يا عيال. فالكون صراحة لقوا ستايل معين لعبهم جامد والله. لقوا فورم مستحيلة. فان شاء الله باذن الله راح نقدر.
Whoever timed me out, frick you. It was the king of marbles.
اوه يا نوبو. بلا فورمه بلا هم هذا اللعب هنا يا حبيبي. يا عمري يا نوبو يا مجنون.
That's pretty nasty. He just said that Falcons found a style. They're looking really impressive. Cresper's always saying they're going to clown on him though. On Twitter at least.
يا عمري يا نوبو يا خرافي. وش سايلهم ما سايل روبوتات حرفيا.
Dodge Perfectionist, maybe the 8 months prime. Fear, you're a legend, so what is your team to watch this season?
بس مو بروبوتات ما يغلطون والله كانوا يغلطون.
Twisted. Twisted was my team to watch coming in. I think they're the most exciting story. With Nupo and TRK, Nupo finally getting unleashed, Monkey Moon trying to be on yet another top team. So Twisted Minds is the team to watch. The best team is KC. But the team to watch is a different question. Twisted a top 8 team? Whoa, you're just stopping at top 8? I would go higher than top 8.
She twisted my nadir till I turned to nothing.
Thank you, King of the Marbles. Who is my GOAT? Come on, it's Daniel. You guys know that. When you retire, unless you mean like who is the GOATs right now, which I think I've already
انا متعهد يا عيال ما نتكلم
decided
عن
was
أحد، ما
Monkey
نخش عن
Moon.
أحد، ما ادري شو نقول لكم يعني. ما راح اقول له هب على فالكونز وبس يعني. وترى امزح عشان ما يجيني واحد يغرد يا اخي اقرا عن ايوه
Ross and Killiers 2v2.
خلينا نشوف مين اللي بيفكر. خلينا نشوف
Oh, Ross and Killiers. What am I? Dude,
مين الخجمه.
I just flashed back to Falcons. R.I.P. dude. So sad.
الخجمه اللي راح يفكر.
Oh, it's so sad. I just flashed back. I just saw TRK in a Rule 1 and thought, okay, his two teammates must be playing a 2v2. But no, it's Monkey Moon and Nupo.
بس خلاص هنحسن منه بعد. ايه قعد عنا يا ور.
Seven's in the chat for old Falcons.
خلينا نروح لنوبو.
Fear needs to retire, hang up the gloves. You are a goat. End your career with contempt and go and live your beautiful life with your wife. We love
معليش
you.
معليش والله عيالك الشانس ان الجين عندي عالي.
I did end my career, chat. This is my retirement gig.
معليش بعدين صح يا عيال بشتري مايك جديد.
I didn't react to your 65 stream streak. You must have been talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, because Shadow the Hedgehog
فيها مايك احترافي.
was the main person running last stream.
خارجي والله خارجي يا عيال سيء ورب الكعبة. والله ترى مرتاح انا زي كذا سماعة وخلاص يعني. تدعم اعوذ بالله يا شيخ لا بوريكم السماعة اللي بشتريها يا عيال. بوريكم السماعة.
I feel like there's a world where we're both underestimating both Falcons and Twisted to compare to international comp.
بشغل لكم مقطع.
What you're trying to say is that you think Falcons Twisted grand final at Boston?
والله انك ما بحثت عن الموضوع هذا شوف. انا بحثت عن الموضوع هذا وقلت لكم سماعة جامدة.
I shared it after the stream and thought you cared enough about your chatters to always have chat open. No, after the stream, when it's not going on, chat is mostly just exclamation point follow age and exclamation point gamble all.
شوف حقتي ملزلز. وش حقتي ملزلز؟ مهما اشتريت سماعة ما بتكون أسوأ من المايك. من مايك ذي أنا أشهد والله. هذه صادق. هذه أتوقع أن أسوأ مايك. وأسوأ سماعة.
If Atira wins a major, which just feels like he's going to win one of the two majors, let's be honest. And then Worlds, is he the new GOAT?
عليكم السلام يا سورانو. بوريكم بعد الجيم يا عيال. ايش خسائر صوتك واضح وصافي.
He's already the GOAT?
لازم يعني.
Oof, what a save.
رفع اللفل.
Huge save to keep the team from going down 6. You love to see it.
إذا ما عندك مشكلة من ناحية الفلوس. دي تي. لا أنا ما أبغى سماعة أبغى سماعة فيها مايك مو بس سماعة. وسماعة فيها مايك. يا عيال الجيم الجاي آخر جيم ها. إذا بزنا إن شاء الله يعني. الجيم الجاي آخر جيم.
If Atira wins all majors this year and loses to top 4 in Worlds again, would he still become the GOAT? Dude, I don't know. I think he could win every major for the rest of his career without winning a Worlds, and people would be hesitant. More hesitant than they should be, if you ask me, but... Drowley said if we reach our peak, we will win major with our eyes closed. You know what pros also say? They also say, yeah, I'm going to beat Slater. So sometimes pros just have, you know, irrational confidence. They also say exclamation point follow, exclamation point gamble all. What was your career before streaming? I was a software engineer.
بشتري ضاع بضبط والله عليكم. جد خليني اوريكم السماعة على السريع ولا ما اقدر. بعد الجيم.
It's not quite like picking an NBA GOAT without a championship because
يا الله ما يحتاج.
Because majors are kind of like Worlds. They just kind of are.
بس وانا مصاب يمكن 20 بث. وانا مصاب. ومسافر بعد كنت يعني كنت مصاب ومسافر كم يعني الشهر هذا انا مسافر 9 ايام تراني.
What happened to my Falcon stream? Did I lose it? Or did it go offline?
كم ساعة باث؟ والله ما ادري. ما ادري يمكن 60 ساعة 50 ساعة.
KC will destroy Falcons? I didn't think KC...
يوم السبت. انا قاعد احسب يوم السبت يا عيال يعني نهاية الشهر هذا.
Did I accidentally close it out?
يعني باقي انا ما وصلت
I just wanted to see if the Falcons were playing yet.
ما وصلت 20 يوم باقي.
Oh yeah, they are. Well, I'd rather watch Twisted, but Falcons are actually about to finish off their run.
كم نتيجة سيريس؟ 2-0 لنا. هي بالساعات.
You think KC will get rolled by Energy or Falcons? Interesting. I think there are 4 contenders. And it could be Twisted, Falcons, KC, Energy.
نوبو هو لاعب باث اكثر منك ترى شيء طبيعي.
Who's the next best team?
شيء طبيعي ترى عادي يعني الرجال قاعد يلعب روكت كل يوم 6 ساعات 7
Before
ساعات.
Feer was a streamer, he was a well-known model who did commercials for hairbrushes for men.
يعني نوبو اللي يبث راح يصير اعلى ستريمر ساعات.
Then I had to become a streamer. It was so sad. Yesterday we did family photos with me, Dr. Feer, Feer Jr., and baby Feerchi. And Feer Jr. was a legend, dude. Family photos. Like, can you imagine doing family photos with a 2-year-old? Why would you even try, right? Why would you even try? Get them still, get them smile. Like, what's the point? Turns out the point is Feer Jr. is the GOAT at taking pictures. He absolutely 100% locked in and like was just... I couldn't imagine him doing better. He just loved taking pictures, I guess. Yeah, I have Falcon stream up now. They're about to win game 3. And so are Twisted. And I think so are DOS. Literally every stream we have is about to be over. So we need those 7 subs right now. Surely we're not going to have a no marbles stream. If we had Darks games, I'd love to watch them, but I don't think we do. He sees his dad fake smile in front of a camera. Chat, it's not fake. When you guys give me tier 3, it's not fake. It's genuine.
يا عمري يا نوبو يا شيخ. عرفتوا ايش اقول لكم شيء طبيعي يا عيال؟ شوفوا اللعبة الجامد. حرفيا اي واحد برو ما يبث اللعبة.
Maybe we are over marbles?
والله غلطان.
Chat, do you guys agree with Irish chesticles? Are we done with marbles?
يعني انت لاعب ليه ما تطلع فلوس انت قاعد تلعب؟ حرفيا لاعب نو مايك. حلوة
Look at the team plays.
متى قمت؟ الساعة 6 والله. حاسدهم انت الحين؟ اي والله حاسدهم والله.
What's the Burbo game line? Good question. I think we crushed all the current levels that have been released for the Burbo game.
ترى لي جاك اكتئاب مننا.
Tier 1s can go frick ourselves? No, tier 1s are the goats.
يا نوبو.
It's crazy how far ahead these teams are.
عرفتوا ايش عيال كذا الان الولد طاغية. العب زيه احرق زيه خل عندك منتاليتي حقه.
What type of languages do I use? Like programming, you mean?
شوف ما شاء الله شوف.
I only know English as far as spoken languages. And I coded in C and C++ mainly for my job. So that's what I'm probably best at. And then I just retired and never used it. And to scratch the itch, I've coded in Python to make like various fun things for stream.
والله يوم مستعدين بالله يا عم ما تشوف المستوى يلا ابغى الحين مستوى.
This might be a hot take, but I think Zen is nowhere near the best offensive player in the world anymore. I still think he's probably the best overall player, but there are players that generate far better offense. Chad, is Atto the best player in the world? Type 1.
قلت لكم ضد نفس الخصم اللي كنا نعاني ضد الاسبوع اللي فات. حرفيا الجيم كليبات يا عيال. الجيم كليبات. فاتمنى بس الانصاف يعني.
A lot of ones, but a good amount of 2s. Chad, is Nupo the best player in the world?
اتمنى بس الانصاف يعني. انا وش جايني بوتات ولا شلون في
Type 1.
سوى لي فولو 20 مره.
A lot more 2s for Nupo. Chad, is Vatira the best player in the world?
اصور كلامي ذا تويستد البطل الابيض الثالث. هذا مو شيء غريب يا سنزو، ترى شيء غريب انك تقول فالكون بطل الريجن الثالث. هنا صور يا سنزو.
Ato's been the best for a while. People are finally seeing it. Is Zen the best player in the world? So far, the one who's gotten the most ones is Ato. Wow, almost nobody has Zen, but Vacanus, I guess. Is Killers the best player in the world?
الله يبيض وجهك. بس ما زال مشاهدات ليش؟
Okay.
زودني بالله.
Killer's not bad. Killer's almost second, I would say, to Ato. Now, chat, is Daniel the best player in the world? Verge of Defeat has a VIP, so he can spam twos a bit faster than everyone else. He's got a VIP. He paid for it straight up, if I remember correctly. Do a poll. Okay, chat. Type who you want to be included. Best player in the world. Ato will be included. Batira. Let's go with Daniel. Who else were we talking about? Nupo, Zen, Drally. If I put Jinxie in, people will vote Jinxie, so I just can't do it. Let's assume I put Jinxie in and everybody voted for it, and then we'll do the real vote now. Killiers. I think we could maybe start there. Rattles. NA on top of. Who's the best player in the world? Type 1 for Ato, 2 for Vatira, 3 for Daniel, 4 for Nupo, 5 for Zen, 6 for Drally. And wait, wasn't Killiers supposed to be in there? Oh, Killiers wasn't in there. 1 sec, we'll restart. Same numbers, but let me add Killiers in. Okay, Killiers is 7. Killiers is 7. Same numbers again.
ما في عقل سماوي في عادي هو تصميم ترى مو واقع يعني ولا العقل بالواقع ترى لونه احمر.
I'll put this over here over Cresper's face, sorry.
9-1 عيال ضدنا فامبايرز ونادر سلطني بالله صوروها بصراحه. صوروا نتيجه عيال.
Ato 1, Batira 2, Daniel 3, Nupo 4, Zen 5, Drally 6, Killiers 7.
انحاس بالصوره يا صوروا.
Cresper's just holding scoreboard and not letting us see the shots.
رقمين يا عيال رقمين على لعيبه RLCS.
Alrighty, who does everyone have? Let me pull up the poll over here. Ato, Vatira, Daniel, Nupo, Zen. It's actually pretty split. But it does look like Vatira is going to win. We might have... Let me see if R8 are playing. Alright, if I pause it now, assuming we have all the votes in... Well, I guess we don't need to pause it, because I haven't found another stream yet. R8 looks like they've already advanced. DOS are through, Twisted are through, Falcons are through, R8 are through. Oh wait, I said DOS are through. It's not true. They're about to be through. Wait, it says 3-1 already. Is it my delayed on this? Oh, this is not DOS anymore. He's watching everything. Is this versus Dark, or did everything already win in the lowers? Oh, Nupo with the late surge. Nupo, best player in the world. Is it because we're watching Mena right now? Wait, it's dark, chat. It's dark. Is this GG's? Or are they still playing? Nupo wins the poll. But Atto, Vatira are maybe splitting votes from KC people. Daniel higher than Zen. All right, chat. It's dark in the RLCS. We have this as loud as it can go. There might just be. I think there's no game audio at all, so we might as well just mute this. I didn't hear any game audio. Nupo isn't Helvetica's best in the world. Why is Jesse on the list? I think you really do have to consider who France beat once Zen joined, though. Batira, Zen, and Juicy versus TRK, Rawas Killiers.
I'll commentate.
As well as NRG.
Well,
did you try and catch the goal last second and failed? You haven't seen Dark in a minute? Do we think he'll pogo in this game? His team is up. Bang! Look at him go. You feel like since Casey lost last season with Drally and Atto and then with Zen, they beat both grand finalists back to back without Atto. So since Casey lost last season with Drally and Atto, and then with Zen, they beat both grand finalists back to back without Atto. That's something. Okay, sure. Why did this guy just switch to Crest per stream? No, you're the only one with gameplay. Oh, Willie_4. Okay, because he doesn't actually have the games. Willie_4 does. You have played your hand. I don't need one more layer of stream. Does this guy have game audio? Nope. He also has no game audio. Should we listen to Summoning Salt? If there is no audio for gameplay, can you simulate the gameplay sound with your mouth? No, I can't. No game audio is the most annoying thing about Rocket League streams. You gotta have game audio. That was a zap dash. Dark reset? Oh. You think Dark can outplay Slater with his mental plays? No. I don't think that Dark is the kind of example of a player that would get Omega farmed by Slater, if you ask me. Not to, clown on Dark too much, but he's like a wild card guy who does tons of crazy high risk stuff that can like work when he's super on fire. But if he's not on fire, you just get kind of really exposed by all the super basics. Nice pass by Noah to Farah. My goodness. And I think that the bot would just not let him toy around at all. Never let him get, free possessions to set up his kind of crazy things. His pogos would definitely never work. You think something similar would happen with Zapatos? No, Zapatos is much more chasey and straightforward. He can do crazy aerial stuff, but he doesn't really do it that much. He had game sound for a second? Do we think so? Wait, they're in voice with a band from RLCS player. Surely that means they're banned. What happened to Shoddy? Is he just not playing threes? Well, he's the guy I just mentioned. He's banned. He played like he had someone else play on his account or something, and the way he explained it made it sound like it was a silly miscommunication, or he played on someone else's account or something like that. But the end result is that he can not play in RLCS now for a year, just like when people did that for, you know, smurfing or whatever, or when they were underage. Hello, Shadow, are you here? Shadow is not here today. Same as Zen, same as Nupo and stuff. But, I mean, the difference is he didn't do it because he was underage. I don't know why it happened. You know, if I tried to play RLCS with Fear Jr. playing on the controller, maybe I would get banned. Probably not. Don't think they would care, to be honest. Do not think they would care. Maybe they'll ban me because Shadow played. We need a Mena audio emote, looking but not seeing anything amazing. Yeah, Mena audio is always just no game sound, very quiet. All right, Dark, 0 second. Give us something crazy on 0. He downed it on 0. OT, if Dark loses, he's out. Good clear. Is Dark ever going to be the player 11-year-old TikTok users thinks he is? He's kind of already had... no, I take that back. He's had more success than he once did, but people were going to say that he was like going to be a Rawas or going to be like a Nupo. Like basically Nupo. There's lots of people who were thinking Dark was going to have Nupo's trajectory. Could you code a plugin that generated gameplay sound? Wait, what the heck? How'd they sneak this in? No. Because I can't take their gameplay. It could try and make fake gameplay, but wow, FBI helped own goal from across the field. Game 5! You know we're going game 5. I mean, AI could try and recreate game sound, I guess, but that would just be atrocious, dude. I feel like it wouldn't be good. All right, chat, let me see where we're at in terms of Partner Plus. 275. We need 25 more Partner Plus points in January over the next 3 days. 25 new Tier 1s, a few new Tier 3s. I think we can do it. But also, if we want to play marbles, which we don't have to, we need 7 of any sub-variety. Any variety at all. What time is it for you? It's 10:37 a.m. Unfortunate how he never learned to play threes. I feel like that's the issue for a lot of younger Mena players. I feel like he never really had the drive to do it. Fear, if I upgrade to my Tier 1, does it count? Yeah, I think so. If you upgrade a Tier 1 to Tier 3, we've seen it count, is my understanding. What if I upgrade to Tier 2? Yes. Tier 2 gives 2 points. Tier 1, 1 point. Tier 2, 2 points. And then Tier 3, 6, I think. All right, we got Game 5, everything versus Dark's team. Partner Plus allows me to get a higher percentage of revenue from subs. If we get to it, I get 70% of subs. If we don't, I'll get 60% of subs. What tier 3 does for you guys is honestly not much. Some streamers add crazy things. You said 9 p.m. Eastern for matches. I have back-to-back 3-hour courses, but I hope I can make it home for that. Yeah, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Beast Mode versus Slater. Lunar Nomad, they've been 9 months. One more Bezos sub. That does. It gets us one step closer to marbles. 9 p.m. Eastern. So late. Fear after dark tonight. Fear in the morning and then Fear after dark. Versus Slater versus Beast Mode. If you guys want, we can just stay live all day and you guys can type exclamation point gamble all and exclamation point follow age for 12 hours if you want. Can we do the match now? 9 p.m. Eastern is a bit late. You're telling me, dude. But as always, player availability is king. Player availability is king. If it's 4:40 a.m. for you right now, that's great news. You could go to sleep and wake up and watch it later. Oof. Tough, tough, tough. Pretty sure Jekyll is the king. Yeah, but right after Jekyll, you know, the Prince is player availability. Whenever they can play. Will the VOD be up? I never remove the VODs. And I never play copyright music, so you can also get all the audio from all of them. Now, watching the Twitch VOD, I think, doesn't do too much for me. But I don't know if watching the YouTube VOD does either. The VODs, I don't think crush it for the streamer, but what I think the reason why you keep them up, if you're me, is for viewer happiness, because viewer happiness is what you really want. Bipolar Express, they've had 2 months tier 1. It's all about keeping viewer happiness up. Chat is being forced to type DSC 9341. My thought is if you keep the viewer experience great, the viewers will come and they'll stick around. And if you make the viewer experience bad, and I save dark, they'll leave. No marbles is why everyone is leaving. Dumb Stadia, you typed it perfect. Also, if you get 7 TV, then you'll never make a mistake again. Dark, my hero. There goes my hero. Nice demo, Farah. Watch him as he goes. Equalizing. Let me guess, this is a Mena audio. And it's a guy going shh. What do we think, chat? $50 seconds, game 5. The streamer who's connected to this is lagging. Whoever is streaming these games is definitely lagging. Dark on the ball. Boost steal. Wait. Surely that doesn't go in. Uh-oh, Dark all alone against FBI. Not even close. Abdullah, in and out save. No! Dark! Great shot. Great shot. This is not Swiss. It's group stage. We need a Dark peak. We need a Dark peak, and we need it right now. We need it right here, right now. Oh my goodness, we got it! We needed it, we got it! He read the clear off the back wall. And just said, bop, bop. Nope, you ain't clearing that. Oh, love to see it. All right, are we getting OT? Big Chow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What a save! Dark's the GOAT. Why did we not put Dark on the list of best players in the world? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Dark. Taking the long way to the ball. What a powerful touch, considering his boost situation. Dark, great interception. Teed it up for Farah, who just got beat to the ball. Game 5 OT, chat. I'm going to go try and switch the music to give the kind of pressure we need in this situation. And hopefully no one scores in the meantime. Dark. Catch 50. No one. Oh my goodness, he almost forced his own goal. Willie managed to not choke. Abdullah challenged by Farah. Ooh, got faked. Down to no one. Dark, is he speedy enough? He is. Drops it down to a teammate. No one. Pop. Abdullah has to be careful. Farah. Ooh, what a second save from Abdullah. Follow-up save, so necessary. Dark on 0. Back corner. FBI. Fakes 1. Dark challenge. Gets another 50. 2 beats. Farah now. Not the best touch ever. No one gets his shot cut off. Dark against Willie in net. Willie sails it to try and dodge Dark. Pass in field. Everyone should be available. Shot sent wide, maybe intentionally. No one's going to clear it out. Dark, 0 boost clear. No one. Has to be careful. I believe there was a demo on the back line. No one. Oh, doesn't have to worry about it. Dark's going to be the one to take it away. A lot of pressure for everything right now. DFN escape for a moment. FBI goes cringe, and it works. No one. Pop up. Dunked by Farah. Dark. Nice outplay to get around 1. Is he going for bumps? He is. But doesn't matter. FBI gains control. 2 minutes and 30 seconds of OT. Shot! Off target. Farah, huge clear. Off the post. Demo from Dark. Wants another demo. Pinch sent it pretty far away. Farah 50s but directly into FBI. 2 players are up. Dark steals it away. No need to sweat. Landing on the corner boost as well. Willie trying to get something going. Dark immediately out up ahead after the 50. No one challenging FBI. They just let him pass through. Oh my goodness. That clear by Dark is scary. Oh, why did they not challenge that guy in the corner originally? They just let FBI take it across the net. Big save, but I mean, if he could got in the corner, it would have been a bit better. And then what a shot from Willie. Insane shot from Willie. You love to see it. But for the Dark fans, it does mean an L. Another good RLCS run for Dark. It also means the stream might still be live because we're watching at Willie_4. So we could watch everything play à Lyon. It hurts to be a Dark fan. Luckily for you, you were the first one to type because the 07s are about to stack up. Alrighty, chatters. Now would be the time of the stream where if we had enough subscribers, we do have 276. We would play some marbles. But we would need, what, 5 more? 5 more. We need Mena audio. I'm sorry, but the people have spoken. They were not very excited about Mena audio. Guys, Naga just gave me info that Slater is getting better and better. He tracks it elo for it for playing itself to see if it like can farm itself by even more, and it's at a peak right now. It's peaking in 3s, but I don't think Beast Mode has a 3s teammate. Beast Mode doesn't have a team in this split? Dude, energy against Slater would go so hard, but it sounds like the energy guys did not want to. Sathy's fault? Probably not. I don't think Sathy would have cared. Sub me in for Beast Mode if he's unavailable for Slater? Okay, for sure, for sure. Alright, chat, what do you think? Do we watch everything for another round? Or do we call it a day and go Beast Mode versus Slater later? What about the Redacted against Slater? Maybe Redacted could play. Any full team versus Slater. I could try and reach out again. I reached out to some full teams in the past and didn't have much success. Jorgen and Vakinus could beat Slater in a 3v3. Get Lil Step Bros. Lil Step Bros could be interesting. I can see if Little Step Bros wanna play Slater. Let me Alpha Kep's live right now, isn't he? You guys think Little Step Bros would want to play Slater?
Hasn't showed up in here yet. It's been a good day.
Let's see.
And never mind, he's fucking in here.
Surely he's gonna read and respond, right?
Later. Fear, I can't do anything today, but maybe next week if you're down, or something we could do next week. I have a scrim today.
How do I dap up? How do you do Alpha Kep dap up? Alpha Kep.
That does sound fun though. I heard they're like impossible to beat, in 3s at least.
Chat. What's the Alpha Kep dap emote?
Go won't be on until 3 something today, guys. He has class.
Chat. What's the?
And Oath does.
What's the
That's why we're scrimming at
Alpha
4
Kep
earlier.
dap emote?
Chat,
Somebody.
Here we go. We got Little Step Bros. The best teams in North America taking on Slater Bot.
There it is. Alpha K dapping.
Good. Let's see if they have it in them. Alpha Kep with a triple reset. Octane drop.
Oh, unfortunately, that ton gifted subs is a copywritten song. Sorry.
Hello. For the big 10 bomb, I appreciate it.
All right. Should we do some more drops unavailable? Title for hype? I think drops should be available for Mena. That's why it says hashtag drops for Mena. Because they should turn them on. So everyone should be tweeting hashtag drops for Mena. I don't know why Mena doesn't get them. Should we play connections? I don't know if I want to wait for this next round to start. I feel like it could take a pretty long time. The last one took decently long. McPoogle, they got 37 months tier 1. Appreciate you, gamer. I'm guessing your tier 1 was already active, so I don't think it's going to update my Partner Plus points, unfortunately. All right, chat. Let's think. Bed liner. Bear. Goldilocks. No, it's too obvious. Too obvious, too obvious, too obvious. Silverstein, isn't that an author who wrote something about bears? Surely there's not another one that goes with... This can't be it, right? Porridge, bed, bear, Goldilocks? No way it's that easy. Wow, it literally is that easy. I thought it was so easy that there was no way. What? Okay, is it like words if you remove one of the letters? Scary? What if it's scary? Grim, but you remove one of the M's? Grizzly? Is it this stupid? I don't know what would go with it. Fiberglass? You think so? That'd be such a stupid one. Nah, yeah. We're one away from one. Interesting. Connections is always this stupid. You think it's gory? I'll take your word for it. Homophones of words meaning brutal. Gory, grim, grizzly, scary. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Foundation, bronzer, liner. These are all makeup things. Is Stumbler a makeup thing? Is Stain a makeup thing? Stain. Bang! Ending with drink vessels. Fiberglass, Silverstein, smug, because it's a mug, and tumbler. Ah. We need a DSC clap? I think there's clap you can add to DSC, right? So obvious, bro. So obvious. Chat, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go 9 p.m. Eastern versus Beast Mode. Or Beast Mode versus Slater. I don't know if we're going to watch this last Mena game. So, the moment of truth. Should we stay live for 11 minutes to see if we get 4 more subs? Because if we do, we get to play marbles. Or should we just have Beast Mode play against the time of 9 p.m. Eastern? Bro, you just got here? Farming? We do need to farm subs. What do you guys want from me for subscriptions to help with Partner Plus and the Marbles line? In the meantime, the gameplay has started. Or not started, but the practice lobby has started. Just play hoops in Snow Day. GC rewards for sure. Oh, right. You're actually going for that? What am I going for? Partner Plus? Tiny Terry? You want a job? Okay, I can't give you a job. Tiny Terry, they were the brand new tier 1 gamer. +1 in the chats. You love to see it. Let me refresh. We should have 277 points. It doesn't update super fast, but it will. I'm in the lobby waiting on last observer. So there are 2 observers left. What up, chat? How do you get viewers hop in stream? You don't do it that way. Captain Kovo, thank you for the prime. 2 more primers? 2 more? Any primers in the chat? It might even kick off a hype train. If so, I've already used my prime. I used it on Johnny last week. You were going to tier 3, but he wanted just primers. You could tier 3 as well. We need it all. We need it all. What are we at right now? We're at 277. 277 for Partner Plus. We're flying. We could do it. We could be heroes. We could get there. How many days? It's a month by month thing. So 2, 3. Primers do count for 21 subs, and then we play marbles. Don't forget that. You're already subbed after Pone. I don't know if you're a primer or something. Primers, listen, we got 2 things going on right now. 2 different things going on right now. Primers versus Partner Plus. Primers always help you get marbles. It is known. Well, we got 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. We'll raid Willie_4. And then I will do a little bit more work in the meantime. And then 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Sorry. 6 p.m. Pacific. 9 p.m. Why am I just saying random things? 9 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Pacific. I did the mental math -3, which is what I normally am. But technically, I'm only -2 right now. What's the difference between tier 1 and tier 2 and 3? Tier 1s and 2s, I think I can pull this whole thing up for you guys. I think it'll say. I don't think... This is my revenue tab. Surely I can just show it to stream with no leaks. You can see we're at 277 of 300. And... Tier 3 is kind of 6+ points. Tier 2 has 2 and tier 1 is 1. Higher tier subs help you reach plus eligibility faster. You hear that? Afterpo, they were the 14 months tier 3. So we should be able to refresh this and not leak all our revenue, I'm sure. And it will eventually update. 277, 277, 277, 277, 277, 277. It'll update in a second. Assuming you were already on a tier 3. Holy leak? Type 1 if you know what all my revenue is now. You're on a prime. This was an update. Okay, it absolutely should update. There it is. 283. 283. Can you see that? Is my arm covering it? Is the chat covering it? You can just trust me too. 283. Thank you, gamers. And again, you only have to do this for 3 months. And then you can turn it back off. Go back to primes. If you want to help me out. You also don't have to do it at all if you don't want to. Totally up to you. And now we only need 1 sub for marbles. I'm going to pre-boot it up. I believe that in the next 5 minutes, someone is going to prime or tier 1. Oh, only sub if you desperately need it? We always desperately need it. What did I just... I don't need to go to the builder. Love is in the air for whoever primes next. Can you buy Dr. Fear something nice? I can. If you're still struggling on Saturday, well, tier 3 on my honor. Okalenko! Thank you for the gifted, chats! This game's a 3-0 already anyways. It's everything you've been waiting for. Type exclamation point play. Let's get 100 marbles here in the chats. Did Witters just get timed out big for typing W Okalenko? Oh, but he's a mod. He's fine. Are Twisted Minds and Falcons finished? Yes, Twisted Minds, Falcons, DOS are all finished already. Give me the win, bro. It's been weeks. Type exclamation point play. Let's get 100 Marbies in here. Chat, remember 9 p.m. Eastern, Beast Mode versus Slater. You went from a tier 1 back to prime because your grandson lost his job and Fear banned me for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. When 24-hour milk marbles only stream, they were never supposed to be 24-hour. I do owe a milk only stream. I do owe a marbles only stream, except for I already did that. So I don't owe it anymore, but I did. Gamba? You guys want Gamba? You guys get to guess if there's a new king, right? All right, you have 2 minutes. Tell your grandson to get his money up. Fear stream needs it. True. So true. You're real for that. Ten more plays. Why is Valorant a top gifter? That for certain months they will they'll gift matching subs. Your new marble is the best marble if you use your imagination. Kalenko, thank you for the gifted. Afterpone, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you everyone who's helping out with the beautiful Partner Plus and subs on the day. Again, we have another stream later. 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 6. 9 p.m. Eastern. So late. 9 p.m. Eastern. Slater versus Beast Mode. All right, chat. Let's go. We got him in. We got 100 in. Thanks for hanging out today for some Mena Rocket League. I love getting to go live and hang out with you guys. Helvetica, thank you for the 5 months, tier 1. It's always a great time. If you win, you get a sub. If you're already subbed, you get King of the Marbles. Dun 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 dun. MMHU Crew Mars, Truck Freak, maybe the best chance of getting a new King of the Marbles. Ooh, Truck Freak went down the center too. I think that's way faster. I think it's way, way faster. I think Truck Freak is just in the zone. Because then you fall straight through the heart. Ooh, didn't choke, didn't fall out. Into the funnel. I mean, at this point, Truck Freak is just winning by so much. Chuckle the Cat banished him because he knows it's going to be new king. Ba, 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 ba. A generational throw is needed for no new king. Yeah, Truck Freak is... Ooh, this is actually throwable. This is the throwable section right here. If you just don't fall in. As you can see, Truck Freak missed the first time. And when there's more marbles, they end up bumping each other and falling in. Oh, it is still Truck Freak in the lead. But his Amy. That is an equalizer right there. Truck Freak. Oh, it is generational troke. No new king of the marbles. No new king at all. Instead, it is his Hami, who is going to get a gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody who hung out today. We'll raid Willie F, who has the Mena Rlcs still going. How is there marbles in there but not counted? Oh, you're talking about the record marble. The record marble doesn't have a name on it. It just goes in as like a ghost marble. And it'll basically always be first because it's hard to beat the record. Now somebody who finishes last year. We still have a ton of people timed out. Maybe one day we'll get 100 gifted. And they'll all get to come back. A jerk is probably going to be okay. I think it's going to be a 6-man. A 6-man. You have been chosen by the marbles. We're so sorry. This is everyone who's been timed out right now. It's getting to be too big. We need 100 gifted day. Surely it'll happen. Oh my goodness, there's so many people. Everybody's timed out. Maybe we'll get them back one day. Chat, thanks for hanging out for this morning. We got more Rocket League stream tonight. We've got Beast Mode versus Slater, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern. So late. So late. But that's when we could get it done. How many hours until 9 p.m. Eastern? 8. Just about 8. A little bit less than 8. 8 hours till 9 p.m. Eastern. So see you in 8 hours, chats. Go get some rest. Go do some work. I'll see you in 8. Later.